everyone, welcome back to new series of Python. In today's video, we will discuss about the Python operator. So operators are used to perform the operations on variables and values. Python divides these operators into different groups such as arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, assignment operator, and finally membership and identity operator. In today's video, we will discuss about the Python arithmetic operator. So we can say that the Python operators are the fundamental for performing mathematical calculation in programming language. So it can be used in programs like Python, C++, Java, and all. For the time being, we'll discuss about the Python arithmetic operators. And we can say that the arithmetic operators are the symbols used to perform mathematical operations on numeric values. So in the programming language, arithmetic operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. Now let's head with addition operator. So in Python, addition, it uses the plus operator and it is used to add two values. So here you can just consider two values. Let's say value 1, it has got the value as 10 and value 2 has got the value 20. So I just need to get the result over here, which means I just want to add these and store it somewhere. So I'll be using a variable named as add, and into this I'll be performing the addition and storing the value. So let's say we have the value 10 in val1 and we will be using the plus operator over here in order to perform the addition, and here you can use val2 and basically here we are just going to perform the addition of two values and we just need to get the result, and you can basically use the print function to get the result. So we know we are just storing the result in the variable add, and you can just go ahead with the object and you can just identify and you would be able to find the result over here. Now let's go with the subtraction operator. So in Python, minus is a subtraction operator. It is used to subtract the second value from the first value. So let's consider two variable with the values. So let's say val3 has got the value 56 and val4 has got the value 20. So I just want to perform the subtraction over here. So I'll be using a variable. So into this, the value will be stored. So let's say val4 minus val3. So from this, we can say that the subtraction operator is basically used to subtract the second value from the first. So the second value is val3 over here and that will be subtracted from val4. So here we haven't used the assignment operator and we can just use equal symbol as we just want to perform or as we just want to store the result in sub. Now we just want to get the result over here. So you can just use the object which is sub in the print function, and here we go. And here we have got result in negative. And this is because when you just write subtract a bigger value from smaller value, you will get the result always in negative. Now let's say that I just want to perform likewise, like val3 minus val4. So basically, we can say that we will get a positive number over here. This is because here we know 56 is a higher number than 20. So finally, we have just got a result as positive. And now we're just going to perform the multiplication operator. So Python asterisk operator is a multiplication operator. And it is basically used to find the product of two values. So let's say val5 has got a value over here. Val5 has got 56 and val6 has got the value 63. And I just want to find the product of this value. So the product will be storing the variable mul, and we know the values are stored in 5 and 6. And as we just want to find the product, you can just use the asterisk symbol. And let's say val6, and here let's try to get result of mul, which means we are just going to perform the multiplication, and here we go. We just got the result. So as you just have a multiplication of 56 with 63, you will get a result of 3528. Now we just gonna deal with the division operator. So Python uses double forward slash, or you can just use the single forward slash operator to perform the division operator. So it is used to find the quotient when the first operator is divided by the second. So basically we have two types of operators, like division operators in Python. That is the division operator, simply division operator, and flow division operator. So if you just want to perform simply a division operator, you can just basically use a single forward slash. So basically we can say that this will perform a division operator. So let's go with the values. Let's see, while 7 has got a value of 80 and while 8 has got a value of 10. I just need to perform a division over here. So I'll be storing the result over here in div, and we can say that val 7 divided by val 8, and we just need to get result over here. So here you can see that I'll be using the variable which is div, because into that we have assigned the values. So here you can see 8 is the answer. Now let's go with the flow division and let's find the difference between what's a division operator and what's a flow division operator. So basically we use double forward slash in Python to conduct the flow division, and it is used to find the flow of the quotient when the first operator is divided by second. So I'm going to consider the same values, that is value 7 with 80 and value 8 with the value, the variable 8 with a value of 10. Now here we can see that, we just gonna perform the flow division. So I'll be setting like flow division, and to perform the flow division we know we uses double forward slash. So let's say if val 7 double forward slash val 8, and now let's print result, which is flow division, which means we just need to find the result of flow division. And here you can see we have got the result 8. So when we just perform a division or flow division, it will take the result as a quotient. But the difference is that when you just perform a division simply, it will consider a fractional part with a 0. But when you just need to avoid that fractional part, you can just use the flow division over here. Now here we are just going to discuss about the modulus operator. So modulus operator basically uses a percentage symbol to perform the modulus functions, and it is used to find the remainder when the first operand is divided by the second. So let's say that val 9 is equal to 20 and val 10 is equal to 3. Now we just want to perform the modulus operator. So let's say mod is equal to val 9 mod val 10. And here we go with result by using the print function mod over here, and let's run that. And here we just got the result as 2. So we know when we just perform a division, like 20 divided by 3, we will get the remainder as 2. So the remainder will be treated as the answer in case of a modulus operator. Now let's discuss about the exponential operator. So we just use the double asterisk symbol to perform the exponential operator, and it is used to raise the first operand to the power of second. So here let's consider two values. Let's say val 11 is equal to 6 and val 12 is equal to 2. And I just want to perform the exponential operator over here. So into this variable, I'll be storing the value. So val 11, and you can just use the double asterisk symbol to perform the exponential operator. Val 12. So basically, we can say that this performs like here 6 asterisk 2. So which means we can basically say that 6 to the power of 2 will be the answer. So 6 to the power of 2 will be 36, right? Which means 6 into 6 is 36. So now let's find the result over here. Like you can just use a print function to get the result in the console or in the log. So here you can see 36 is the answer. Now let's look at the rules for performing the arithmetic operators in Python. So arithmetic operators follows a standard mathematical orders of the operations, also known as the BODMAS or BIDMAS rule, which means first we have to consider the bracket, then it follows the orders such as exponents, division, multiplication, flow division, modulus, and it also follows for addition, then subtraction. Now let's consider an arithmetic operation over here. Let's say 3 plus 2 into 2 raised to 2 divided by 2 minus 1. So the first thing that we just gonna do is we just need to set the bracket according to the priority. So here we can see that the priority comes for exponents first. So you can basically put the bracket over here. So I'm going to put the bracket for the exponents. Later on here we can see the second priority comes for division. So here we can see that we are just going to put the bracket for division. So we will be performing the division operation over there. And afterwards we have to consider the brackets for the multiplication. So here we will be performing a multiplication for these expression. So basically we have said that. Now we can see how we are just getting the result. So when you just try to get the result over here, you will get the result as 6 over here. So here you can see we have got the result as 6. Now let me break down this problem, which means I'm going to show how we are just getting the result. So in this case, we will keep 3 there itself because 3 is gonna perform the addition. And in this case, first we will be performing the exponents. So let's say that we can just use the brackets over there. 2, you can also keep the digit 2. And first we just wanna perform the exponential operation. So I'll be performing the exponential operation. So I'll get 2 to the power of 2 will get a result of 4. And here we can see that now we just gonna perform a division for this. And later on, we will be performing the subtraction. So again, we can just break down this. So let's say 3 will be sitting there because that has got less priority when we just compare to the BODMAS rule. So currently we can either perform a division or a multiplication. So for the time being, I'll be performing the multiplication. So as you just go with the multiplication, the multiplication result of 2 into 4 will be 8. And later on, we can just perform the division. So in this case, you can either perform the multiplication or division. Okay. And in case of addition or subtraction, you can either just follow any of the one. So multiplication and division has got the same priority. Addition and subtraction has got the same priority. Now let's go with the further digit by setting over here. Now here we can see that again, when we just consider this expression, we have the high priority with the division. So here I'll be setting 3 and we just need to perform the division. So as we just perform the division, here we know 8 divided by 2 will get a result of 4. and later on we can just provide the other digits, which is -1. Now here we can see that we have only the plus operator and minus operator over here. So either you can just first perform the addition, then perform the subtraction, or you can just go with the subtraction first and move on with the addition. So when you just go with any of the operation of the addition or subtraction, you will get the result over here. So first, let's consider the addition. So as we just have the addition of 3 plus 4, we will get a result of 7, and then we will be performing the subtraction. Then we will get a result of 6, which is shown over here. So this is how we just follow the BODMAS rule or BIDMAS rule for performing the arithmetic operators in Python. So I hope this video clarifies what are the Python operators, that is the arithmetic Python operators. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.